What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It is the only sports podcast. That's right, the only sports podcast. I'm Will. That's Casino over there. How are we doing today, Casino?
Pretty okay. I did got about a four. Let's see here. Oh yeah, 4-minute nap. It was great. Yeah, I fell asleep for about 4-5 minutes, something like that, after I put my son to bed, waiting for you, and it was great. And I feel really energized, and I'm ready to go. That was plenty, and that's all I needed after 4 hours of sleep. Let's go.
Yeah. There you go. I'm so happy to hear it.
Yeah.
Today,
how are you, Mr. Superman?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. My son, my 5-year-old is sick. He got me and his mom sick. I can feel it coming on.
Sick.
Dude, it's these damn kids in school. It's
that's a thing.
I can feel it in my in my throat.
Do you feel it in your giblets?
I can feel it in my entire head. It's coming, but I'm not letting it happen, Casino. I'm not letting it happen.
Sometimes you just got to let it come.
We are here today to preview the NFL. Our NFL season preview continues. Today we're doing Bengals and Ravens, which also we're just nailing it with the topical things. Did you see everyone having a heart attack when Jamar Chase was limping off the field during practice?
Dear God, yeah.
Yeah, because again, everybody just did their fantasy drafts.
Did you see it happen?
Oh yeah.
Did you see the video? It looked like he snapped an ACL or something.
That was immediately everybody was like, he's done. It's his ACL. He's done.
I thought it was.
I did too. And then thank the Lord. Apparently he says he's just fine. And it was, I guess nothing. I don't know, but here we'll look at the video right now. This looks so much worse.
I don't want it.
This looks so much worse than apparently what it ended up being. But let's look at this video right here. This is from Bengals practice. Oh no! And then he's crawling like that, and you're just like, well, he's
look
done.
At everybody just freeze and look at him.
Yeah. And then he's limping off the field.
Oh, look. You just see everybody just kind of do that up. Oh.
Yeah. And then he gets off the field. He's still down. And plus, it wasn't like, if you can see where it happens, it wasn't like a dirty play, nothing like that. It's just like their feet get kind of tangled up. But as of right now, apparently he is still good to go week 1.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Said he did an interview. He said he's fine. So, I mean,
I would too.
Yeah. Dear Lord. But you know what? Let's actually just hop right into it, Casino. We can use that to segue into talking about the Bengals.
The Bagels.
The Bagels. That's a good community reference.
Dude. So did you know there's actually people that call it Bagels? Like there's real live people that call it Bagels.
They're just wrong. Why would they call it that?
Is it Bagels or Bagels? Comment section. Figure it out. Let's go. Bagels or Bagels. I mean, we won't be able. We're just gonna read it the way we want to read it. We won't be able to know. I guess and fluctuate. I don't know.
That is one of my favorite things to text my wife, where I just go, that saying where you go potato, potato.
Mm-hmm.
I just text her potato, potato, and then I put in brackets, say the second word differently.
Nice. So, I typically just say potato, tomato, and
tomato.
Everybody's just like, what? And I'm like, exactly.
Well, also you can say tomato.
I know.
Tomato. I'll tell you what, it is always funny every year when we do our NFL previews, and I say Jaguars. People lose their mind. And they go, it's not Jaguars. It's not. So now I purposely
Jaguars.
I know. Now I purposely always say Jaguars because it pisses people off so much.
Is it maple syrup or syrup?
Maple syrup. Yeah, I think I say syrup. Syrup.
I say it both ways. I do. I truly do.
I actually just call it maple jizz to make it easy. Now on to our Bengals preview. Cincinnati Bengals last year, Casino 6-11, third in the AFC North. But that was also with Joe Burrow. This may shock you. Joe Burrow missed some games last year.
No.
I know.
Joey B? Joey B missed some games. Mr. who never had a offensive line missed some games.
Well, also, we always think of Joey B as injured because he always feels like he is injured. He's missed, let's see, last year he only played 8 games. Year before that, he played a full season. Year before that, only played 10 games. 21-22, he played 16 games each, so he played a full season. And then 2020, he played 10 games. So of his, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of his 6 years in the league, he's missed games in 3 of them. So it really is. I really feel like the make or break year where you go, he's either injury prone or he's not.
So does he. I mean, I'm sure you might have it lined up, but his interview, man, talking about like he's basically done with this. Like it's now or never, right? They got to get it figured out, and they have the talent. Offensively, they have the talent. Defensively, they have their woes, but it's really about keeping Joe Burrow in there so he can do the things that he needs to do.
Is this the one I had pulled up? Is this the interview you're talking about?
I'm sure it is. He was Joey B. Yep.
So let's listen to.
Just don't even play it yet. Don't even play it yet. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that face.
It's also.
My God.
What a great image to just have it with that face. Joe Burrow speaks to media, and it's just nothing but the Bengals logo behind him. Like this is a good setup. So let's hear what Joey B has to say about this upcoming season. And this was, I think, a week ago, talking at training camp.
This makes me sad. Looking at that face, what happened to our Joey B smoking a cigar, loving life? Just the face of just.
You know what happened? He started playing for the Bengals.
Oh,
that's what happened.
Thank you. All right.
So let's listen to what he says.
Are you comfortable doing that June, July, and August right now?
Trying to put it out. I'm trying to put it out into the world. I'm trying to manifest it. I'm trying to show our guys the urgency that I have and that I want us to have as an organization to go and make it happen. You can keep pushing it down the road, or you can talk about it now and say this is the year. And I'm tired of saying next year. This is it. Your life is too short to keep pushing things down the road, and I'm trying to instill some urgency and some intensity in everybody to go and be great every day and try to go make it happen.
Are you comfortable doing that?
So
that's a broken man.
That is a broken man. I've had many of those type of conversations in the mirror with myself, Casino. This is
and then I'm the one looking back at you. Having that same conversation.
It's one of those things where I feel like we talk about Super Bowl windows so much, but it really does feel like every single year we just talk where it's just like, okay, this is the year Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, or Josh Allen win a Super Bowl. And then it just keeps going every cycle, every year. Remember last year, my what do we call? Oh, my hot take going into the last 2 seasons was Bengals are going to be a dumpster fire. And I feel like last year, specifically this year.
I rode that train last year.
Yeah. Specifically this year, you're hearing it a lot where everybody just goes, oh, this is the Bengals year. Bengals look good. They're going to the Super Bowl. And it's just like, I don't see it. Again,
I think they make the playoffs. I think they could make the playoffs as long as Joe Burrow, Joe Burrow stays healthy. You just asked to, man.
Which is a giant if, because again, he's missed as many seasons. He's missed as many games as he's had seasons where he played full ones. He's only been in the league for 6 years. It feels like we've been talking about him for a decade at this point. Like he's only been a 6-year pro. And again, he looks so beaten down and just like tired of being, I don't know, annihilated behind an offensive line they can't figure out. Like it just, do
you think he's through that turf toe injury, and do you think he's ready to really come back out and get it done?
See, I don't know, because again, he's like a bigger dude. It's not like he's like, when you look at Jaden Daniels, you just go, okay, I understand why he's injured all the time. He's he's got a very like frail frame, and he doesn't slide when he's running. Same with Jackson Dart, where it was like Jackson Dart got knocked out of the season last year, and it was just like, yeah, do you watch him play? He's a really tiny guy who doesn't slide. Like, of course, though, like those guys, you go, of course, I don't want them injured. I see why they keep getting injured. Joe Burrow, I don't know how or why he keeps getting injured because I don't feel like he plays recklessly. I just feel like he plays on a bad team, like offensive line wise, where they don't know how to protect him. Like, it's not like you never see Joey B scrambling for first downs and then diving and just getting, the Carson Wentz injury when that happened in the Rams game where he just gets, cut in half. It's like you never see him take those hits.
Right.
You just see him get sacked and then it's like, Joe Burrow's not getting up. It's just, I don't know. But again, if you go whose Super Bowl window is the closest to being closed between the three we just mentioned, I feel like Joe Burrow's number one, right?
Yeah,
like he already had his
1000%.
bite at the apple. Didn't work out, and they have
at least
never
it's
been
done
able to
here.
replicate it.
It's done here in Cincy.
That's a good point.
It's done here in Cincy because watching him, he's broken. He's broken in Cincinnati. He's saying this is it. Like he literally just said it. This is it. It's this year, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't straight out say that he's going to be leaving the Bengals, but he is 1000% going to leave the Bengals after this year.
Well,
Like,
he's at least putting
1000%.
down breadcrumbs, just being like, listen, I might not, but, and I think also why so many people pick the Bengals this year is they have the third easiest schedule in the league.
Yeah.
So, like, they have the third easiest schedule in the league. Obviously, they tried to make that defense better, which we'll talk about how bad the Bengals defense was last year. Offensively, again, the Bengals, and when Joe Burrow's in, this is one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, last year in 8 games, he had 17 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, was almost completing 70% of his passes. Like, Joe Burrow, again, everybody says, why do we keep putting Joe Burrow in the best quarterback list? Because when he plays full seasons, he threw 34 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Next full season, 35 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Next full season, 43 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Every single one of those years, he had a 68 or a 70% completion percentage, almost 5,000 yards.
Yeah.
Like,
you got to make sure he's protected. And my big thing, and what I'm still scared about, is they didn't really do much on the offensive line.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Mm-mm.
Right? Ford's not there anymore. They got some depth in the draft, but that's it. They didn't really do anything. And it scares the living shit out of me.
Yeah. Again, it's the two.
I want to believe it. I want to believe that this team can go and do things, but I just can't. I think this team is good enough to make a wild card spot. 100%. I think they're good enough to make a wild card spot as long as Joey B stays healthy. But if he doesn't, what are you going to do? Like who's going to step up on this team? I don't think anybody. He is the team. He's the only guy. Him and Jamar. Him and his LSU buddy.
Now, the rumors going into the season by all these, like PFF and all that kind of stuff, is the Bengals have a middle-of-the-road offensive line going into this year. So, again, a middle-of-the-road honestly might be the best O-line he's had since they got to the Super Bowl. And we've seen when you give Joe Burrow time to throw, he can take you to the Super Bowl. We've seen it. Again,
Dude,
you can't say that about... Well, you can't say that about Lamar Jackson. You can't say that about Josh Allen. We've never seen them, no matter how good their teams are, be willing to take a team or be able to take a team to a Super Bowl. We've seen that with Joe Burrow. Burrow can take a decent team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I like Josh Allen. I love Lamar Jackson. But Joey B, dude, he's got a soft place in my heart, dude. Very much so. He is so competitive, and he's humble about it, dude. He doesn't go out there and take shots. This was the biggest shot that he took in the media in his entire time.
I think that's why it stuck out so much. Yeah, because it was like, all right, he's done. He's done.
And he did it in such a nice way, too. Just trying to find ways to motivate my team. This is it. We either keep pushing or we
well,
get it done.
He did it also in the most quarterback way possible, which is just it's the team. It's also
He's always been that way.
Yeah. And again, we like Joey B, in case you couldn't tell. And last year, when he missed so many games, it obviously skewed these offensive numbers, but we're still going to put him up there because, again, even offensively without Joey B, they were still a pretty good offense. And again, this is kind of like when we previewed the Colts, where it's like these numbers are skewed so good because Burrow was so good before he got injured. And then obviously Bengals kind of fizzled out when Joe Burrow went down, obviously, but they were 16th in the league in total offense last year, 332.2 yards per game, 24.4 made them 12th in scoring offense last year. But again, also last year, 6th in the league in passing, 2nd in red zone efficiency, 5th in third down efficiency, and 29th in the league in rushing offense. So this is a definite one-dimensional team. I don't feel like they don't even really try to run the ball.
Glad you brought that up because they don't really have much of a run game.
No. And again, I don't know how much I like Chase Brown as it is. I don't know. He's fine. He's fine. Last year, he rushed 232 times for 1,019 yards and 6 touchdowns, average 4.4 yards a carry. Again, he's a fine running back. He's a guy where if you get him late in your draft, you go, I mean, he could be something, but he's not a guy you're drafting the first 2 rounds. Like he's kind of just another guy. Again, he's Tony Pollard. He's fine. Actually, Tony Pollard's probably better than Chase Brown. He's fine. But
wow, you're saying that.
Well, at least because Chase Brown is at least a good receiving back. I don't know if Tony Pollard is.
Good. I'm glad you said that. Because here's the thing. No matter how much I don't care for him as a running back, he is a good receiving back. And Joe Burrow is very good about getting the ball out of his hands fast. That's what makes him so special is his ability to his decision making in real time, right? I was very curious. So over the past couple of seasons, I looked it up. His average is about, it says here, and I don't believe these numbers because they don't add up, but I'll rough it and say 2.6 seconds is what it looks like that it averages for him to get the ball out of his hand.
Jesus.
And, dude, that is so quick. That is so quick. I mean, because one here says like 2.5, one says 2.78, and then it says, and I'm like, okay, those numbers don't add up. Because then it was saying his average is 2.51, and I'm like, that doesn't work.
But no, so you look at, thank God Jamar Chase is okay. Again, you don't want to see any players injured, especially any players injured during practice or preseason. That is such a gut punch for any team across the league when that happens.
Yeah.
Regardless of if you like the team or player or whatever, nobody wants to see anybody injured, especially before the season even starts. But that being said, again,
don't go to any San Francisco practices.
Exactly. Especially the joint practices. If you see your team has joint practice with the San Francisco 49ers and it's in San Francisco, you got to be like crying real tears.
Yeah,
where you're just
because
like
your own joints.
That is. I did say in our group chat today,
dude.
Yesterday I was at work and I had to bend down for something. My knees, again, Casino and I are old. We're in our late 30s. I bent down. My knees cracked.
Mid to late 30s.
Huh?
Mid to late 30s.
My knees cracked so loud that I had another employee turn to me and be like, "Oh my God, that was your knees?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he said, I quote, "That sounded like a gunshot." And I was just like, I don't know what happened, buddy.
That's so funny that happened to you because so what's today? Today is Wednesday. So it was Monday. And it was super slow. And so a couple of the servers were over by the well station, and one of them walked away, and I started making a drink, and it was a heavy shake, right? It was a martini style drink. And so I was heavy shake. And as soon as I popped it to go bring it down, my shoulder popped, and he was like, "What was that?" And he goes, was that the shaker? And I go, "No, that was my shoulder, man." And he's like, "You okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it just happens."
This is just age.
And he's late 20s. He's 28, I think. But I was just like, "Yeah, man, it's just you have 2 more years, and then it just all goes downhill. 2 more years, all downhill."
Yeah, I'm a 36, so I feel like I got till 40 to make something of myself. If not, I'm just going in the grave. That's
Yeah.
it. It's over. It's over. But speaking of
Ah.
making something of themselves, Casino, this Bengals defense tried to improve themselves because these defensive numbers are brutal. Again, we talk about the Bengals having a bad offensive line. They might have a worse defense. Like their
Yeah,
defense,
that's all known. They
the
literally
numbers.
they have they need an offensive defense and some rule changes. They need it all.
Uh, th-
Oh,
the defense for the Cincinnati Bengals, 31st in total defense, allowing 380.9 yards per game, and 30th in scoring defense, allowing 28.9 points per game. So this is a team that you look at these numbers, they almost allow 400 yards per game and 30 points. Show me any team, show me any quarterback who has a winning record with that kind of defense. That is abysmal. Now, obviously, the big acquisition, they traded their first round pick for Dexter Lawrence, the defensive tackle from the Giants. That is the big piece they
yeah.
added
Go
to
go
this
pull him
defense.
back up. By the way,
You don't like this is what Casino thinks he looks like right here.
yeah,
This is
it's real. That's I'm. God damn it! I was gonna make the reference. Well done. Well done.
But the Bengals defense, Casino, last year, stop me when you think any of these numbers are good. 26 in the
Stop.
league against the pass,
No, I'm just kidding.
32nd against the run. So they were the worst
Oh,
run defense in the league last
so
year,
bad.
allowing 147 yards per game on the ground. That is insane. That is
That's
an
a lot.
insane number.
That's a lot.
24th in the league against
That's
red
at least a
zone
touchdown
offense.
and a field goal. That's 10 points right there.
Yeah, that
You're
is
just giving up 10 points.
that's almost the equivalent of what you add how many passing yards they allow per game and rushing yards per game. That is how you get to almost 5 touchdowns. Like
Yeah.
that's almost
So
the
that's
length
2
of the
touchdowns. I
field.
mean, because you think about, kickoffs and whatnot and this and that, like you're already in good field. That's 2 touchdowns right
Yeah,
there,
you
man.
start at the 35 now. Like
Ugh,
you're
I hate
allowing
that. I
almost
hate
3
that.
touchdowns. I do too. They should push
hate
you back
that.
more. But it has also not increased scoring, which is the thing they wanted it to do. So it's pointless across the board. But red zone, they were 24th in the league. Third downs, they were 28th in the league, 14th in the league in interceptions, 23rd in sacks, and they were -4 in the turnover differential, which was 22nd in the league. So again, they lost Hendrickson, which we'll talk about him when we talk about the
Yes.
Ravens next. But other than that, they added Cassius Hall as their first draft pick in the draft, who is the edge rusher from Texas A&M. Other than that, man, I don't really feel like they've added anybody.
No, they didn't do a whole lot.
They added Boyd Mafe from the Seahawks, which again, great name. They added a couple safeties, and then that's pretty much it. They're rolling with the defense they had last year without Hendrickson and basically replacing Hendrickson with Dexter Lawrence. So all that being said, Casino, do you think this team with adding Mafe, with adding Dexter Lawrence, do you think that's enough to make this defense? Again, all you got to be is average because your offense is so good. Do you think they can improve from the second worst defense in the league to average?
No. I don't think this puts them right in the middle. I still think this puts them maybe low 20s, but this does not upgrade them to the 15, 16, to the 16. It doesn't. This doesn't put them in the teens. I still think this is going to be low 20s.
No. And again, as we've learned from previewing other NFL teams, like when we talked about the Steelers on Monday, you don't need to be the best defense. You either need to be an average to good defense or an opportunistic defense. And again, they were not close to either last year. They were bottom of the league in sacks, bottom of the league in turnovers, bottom of the league at every other stat except interceptions. So I guess, what is it? If you get enough pressure.
Well, nobody's going to be worse than the Jets last year with the big old goose egg. I mean, come on now.
Also, did you see the Jets preseason game where they got 2 interceptions and then people were like, these are the first Jets interceptions in 2 seasons? And it's like, that doesn't count. These won't be recorded. They're still, until they get one in the regular season, they still have gone almost 2 years without an interception, which is
so crazy.
I don't think that'll ever be topped. Again, we've had 0-16 teams in the league who have never won a game that still got interceptions. Like that's crazy. That's a football trivia fact that will stump a lot of people years from now. But
no, it won't. They have a few teams to choose from.
Or that's true. You can be like, well, it's either the Jets, the Browns, or
you wouldn't even put the Browns in there. Browns always have good defenses.
That's true. Yeah, you'd either be like, well, it's the Jets or the Cardinals. Like, I'll take a flyer on this. But other than that,
don't worry, it's okay. It won't be intercepted. So they did there.
I did. That was a good one.
Flyer.
But
Waka Waka. God, by the way, I noticed that you put the Waka Waka just to fuck with me. God damn it. That was good.
I did.
That really got me. Oh, goddamn.
Casino on Monday talked about in the group chat how he always does Waka Waka and nobody reacts to it. So then one of our friends did like an obvious joke in the group chat, and before Casino saw it, I put in Waka Waka, and again, also nobody laughed except Casino. So inside joke right there. But last year,
would like Casino, to be a part of one someday.
Last year with the Bengals, they were 6-11. Do you think that changes this year? Because I do think they will be better than last year.
Yes, I do. I do think it's better. I mean, I think this organization and I think this team is going to really hinge off of what his interview just was. It's like, oh, hey guys, this is the last year we have Joe Burrow, and and probably followed up with, this is the last year we'll probably have Jamar Chase. Like,
yeah, honestly, I could see those two kind of doing the Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams thing, where they just kind of follow each other.
They're buds, dude. They won one of my favorite national championship games, that I can recall. That was such a good game, and those two together, it's peanut butter and jelly.
Also, it is I think without question the best connection in the league.
Yeah,
like it just
they've been doing it for how many years now? When did they graduate? When did they get into the NFL? I don't remember.
Well, Jamar Chase came 2021. Burrow was 2020. So they've been doing it, 5 years now. Also, the numbers that Jamar Chase puts up is insane. 1,400 yards his rookie season, 1,100 yards the next year, 1,200 yards the next year, 1,700 yards the next year, 1,400 yards the next year.
Again, and that is with Joe Burrow being injured.
Yeah. Well, Jamar Chase also he only had one season when he was injured and still put up almost 1,100 yards and no touchdowns. And he missed 5 games that year.
He's trying to pull his best Mike Evans, bro.
I mean, he's on pace.
Yeah, he is.
Everybody talks about Nakua and all that kind of stuff. Stafford's going to be long retired before Nakua probably even gets into his prime.
Oh, I think this is Stafford's. I think Stafford's got. I know he just had that 3-year deal or whatever. But I don't know.
Honestly, if Stafford and them win the Super Bowl this year,
I think he's out. I think him and McVay. I mean, McVay has been very open about that. He's really close to retire, and I think if they both win, they just deuces
right up into the sunset.
That was great. Fantastic. We did a good job. I'm gonna go ice my back.
Now, Casino, I wish I had a segue for that, but let's move on to the Baltimore Ravens. You and I both think the Bengals will be better this year. I honestly do think they will be a playoff team because I think they're going to be better than the Steelers and again, you look at the rankings from last year, the division standings, two playoff teams came from AFC East, one came from AFC North, 2 came from AFC South, 2 came from AFC West. I would honestly say, I think maybe 1 might only come from the AFC West. Maybe 2 might come from the AFC North. I think it might be Ravens, Bengals. I don't believe in the Steelers at all. Obviously, your team's going to make it. Bills are going to make it.
I don't believe in the Steelers. And as we're saying, they're going to have the Steelers, like I said last episode, they're going to have a good offense. I think it's going to be better than they have in the past, and it's just going to take probably a little bit longer to get there. But I still don't have them, as long as Joey B stays healthy, I don't have them even being second. I still think Joe Burrow is too damn good to be anything but second. in that division as long as he stays healthy.
Yeah. And
So
again,
with that
him,
being said,
it's a big butt.
Yep. And that being said, the Baltimore Ravens, new coach and all, I do have them winning this division. I told you that Lamar Jackson over the last season and a half just looks like somebody's at my door. That somebody's at my door. That gosh, that threw me off. That is going to
Lamar Jackson.
Juice. Yes, Lamar Jackson's going to put some more juice in it. Take me off the air for a second. I'm going to go see what that was at.
All right. But let's while Casino's seeing who's at his door, let's look at the Baltimore Ravens last season, which they were 8-9 last season, finished second in the AFC North, missed the playoffs, and that was due also to quarterback injury because Lamar Jackson last year only played 13 games. However, in those 13 games, he threw 21 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 2,500 yards, 63% completion percentage. Again, that is coming a year removed from him throwing 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. And then also don't forget that he's rushed for over 1,000 yards 2 years in his career and over 700 yards 6 years of his illustrious NFL career. So we look at what the Baltimore Ravens were last year, and we have to look, obviously, again, it's hard looking at these numbers or trying to make sense of these numbers when quarterbacks, the most important position on the field, miss a lot of time. But still, we have to look at them for context because they still had Derrick Henry. And the Ravens finished last season is 16th in the league in total offense, making 332.2 yards per game, 11th in scoring offense, scoring almost 25 points at 24.9 points per game. And again, a big reason for that was because of Derrick Henry. So we look at what Derrick Henry has meant to this Baltimore team since he came over. Again, we just talked about Mike Evans. He's the Mike Evans of running backs, which is just his consistency. I really feel like goes unnoticed because, again, since he's been on the Ravens the last 2 years, he rushed the first year for 1,921 yards and 16 rushing touchdowns. Last year, he rushed for 1,600 yards at 1,595 and 16 rushing touchdowns. He's averaging, since he came to the Ravens, almost 6 yards a carry, which is crazy because in Tennessee, he only averaged over 5 yards 2 years in a row. So now that he's come to the Baltimore Ravens, he's averaging almost 6 yards per carry, which is, again, unheard of. It's insane how productive that Derrick Henry has been. Outside of 2021, when he missed half the season, he has rushed since 2018. He's rushed for almost 1,500 yards every single year, which is insane. But in 2020, he did rush for over 2,000 yards, and he's almost guaranteed to average over double-digit touchdowns the entire season. So again, you look at the Baltimore Ravens, even with the new head coach, I feel like offensively, I don't feel like a lot's going to change, right? Because we've seen, doesn't matter the different coordinators, doesn't matter the different pieces. Lamar Jackson is probably one of the best quarterbacks who gets the least amount of respect just in terms of the numbers he puts up. I know him and Jalen Hurts always get, talked about as if they're running backs that can throw, which, again, if you have a running back on your team that can throw the ball and get the numbers that Lamar Jackson can, why is that running back not playing quarterback? I've never understood the Lamar Jackson hate. Yes, he folds in the playoffs, but again, he puts up numbers that everybody thinks Justin Herbert puts up, and yet Justin Herbert has shittier.
It wouldn't be an Only Sports podcast show without some Justin Herbert.
No, everybody has to denigrate Lamar Jackson, and then yet he puts up double the amount of numbers Justin Herbert does and plays half as bad as Herbert does in the playoffs, and yet everybody acts like it's reversed.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
I would never agree with that. Lamar Jackson's the goddamn man. He is. He has to get it figured out in the playoffs. Dude, you just have to. You have the team. You have the fans. Like, everybody loves Lamar Jackson. Even when he puts up stinkers, you still don't see his team and the city like, Lamar Jackson, I don't want him there anymore.
Yeah.
Hell no. Everybody still wants him there. Again, he has declined quite a bit when it comes to his mobility and his elusiveness. And that just comes with age and time. You're not
Really? I don't
fresh
think
out of
he
college.
has. Also, he's only
I think it has. He's not
he's-
as go for it.
Oh, go ahead. I was going to say he's only won 2 NFL MVPs. You can make the case he should have won 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Like with the numbers he put up. Again, if MVP is just who had the best season offensively, because now it's just a quarterback award. So it's like who had the best quarterback season. You can make the case minimum 4, maximum 5, and he's only got 2. Like that's how good Lamar Jackson is.
Yeah.
I also don't agree with you on the elusiveness. A year ago,
I don't know, man.
he rushed for 915 yards, averaging 6.6 yards per carry. Like
Okay.
that's
What was it the years prior and whatnot? I watch him play and it felt like he was able to get away from a lot more. He ran the ball, it seemed more. Again, that's nitpicking. That's nitpicking because this dude is great. As you just said it, he could have won 4 or 5 MVPs.
yeah.
The guy is great, and that's why I love him. He is also another guy up at the mic that is very humble, and I'm a big fan of the dude.
Well, also remember when he got drafted late in the first round, and he was one of those guys that should have gone earlier, and they asked him about it, and he was just like, and he basically just straight up said, like, I'm going to make the other teams regret not taking me.
Oh
like,
yeah,
that's
that
the
was
mindset
great.
I love. That's the guy who you want to root for, where you just go.
And when I say humble but cocky, at all the same thing because he can back it up. He knows what he's going to do. He's not out there being Jackson Dart like, I'm the best. Look at me. I'm the best. I'm Jackson Dart. What's up? Or 9, making your own nickname, going out there. At least Lamar can back it up, and he knows he can. And then when he doesn't do well, he does take responsibility for it, which is nice.
Yeah, but again, he is we talked about it with Burrow. He is one of those guys where you go, yes, I can defend Lamar Jackson. Yes, I love Lamar Jackson, but everybody also has to be like, yes, Lamar Jackson is the best. Yes, he's top 5. Yes, his numbers are insane. Yes, he also needs some playoff success before we can start talking about him like he is the best quarterback in the league, right?
Oh, 100%.
That's
1,000%.
Yeah, when everybody just goes, oh, well, clearly Josh Allen's the best quarterback in the league. And then you go, is he? Because every time he has to prove it, he doesn't.
And
so
he had it wide open last year. He could have.
And again, the memory we have of Josh Allen last year in the playoffs is him doing that fumble where he just threw it behind him before half, which ultimately led to the score that cost them that game. So it's like, again, we have all these great quarterbacks that we put on a pedestal. And then it's like, when it comes time to put up or shut up, all of them have to shut up. Like, it's like, again, Herbert, Allen, Lamar Jackson, like that's the list of guys where everybody loves, and then you can't justify it. You just can't justify them in the playoffs. But when it comes to the Ravens offensively, because they were kind of, again, the Lamar Jackson injury definitely put the stink on these numbers. They were 27th in the league in passing offense last year, 2nd in the league in running, averaging 156.6 yards per game on the ground, which is crazy. That's crazy. They were 27th in the league in red zone, 3rd in the league, or 13th in the league on third down efficiency. But really, the story of this Ravens team, again, is this defense, especially this offseason, because the big addition to the offseason for this team, outside of a new head coach, which we'll talk about in a moment, but they added, at first, remember, it feels like this was another life.
It felt like this was so long ago.
No,
Max Crosby.
which is so funny now, where Max Crosby was like, "Oh, I'm out of the Raiders. I'm happy to be a Raven," all that kind of stuff for like 2-3 days, and now you just see Raiders playoff game or preseason games, and he's on the sidelines in gear, like cheering on everybody, like nothing happened. That's got to be so weird. Like everybody thought he was gone out of the building, and then 2 days later he's just back.
Well, he's got to say that, like, oh, I'm excited to be a Raven, this and that. That's all political.
But really, he was like, "Damn, I wanted to play in Baltimore. Damn."
Yeah, probably.
Like,
But he goes back to the Raiders facility and he was like, guys, I was just, the money was there, like it was great. I wanted that, it was cool. I mean, obviously it was a trade, right? This and that.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, but I'm happy that I'm glad we backed out of that, and I'm here. This is great. I'm ready to be back.
So instead of getting
what if Baltimore goes and wins the whole thing this year?
I mean, that would, if you're and then the Raiders are also bad again, and they're like picking in the top 5, and you're just like, man, if you're him, you got to be like, damn. But the Ravens did get, I would say, a nice consolation prize. They got Trey Hendrickson, who comes over from the division rival Cincinnati Bengals. Again, Trey Hendrickson, when he went from the Saints to the Bengals, he had a 14 sack season, an 8 sack season, 2 17.5 sack seasons back to back. And then last year he only played 7 games and still got 4 sacks. So again, if Hendrickson can play, or if Hendrickson can stay healthy, which when we're previewing the Bengals and Ravens, I feel like so much of our discussion for that is if this guy can stay healthy, if that guy can stay healthy, like if these teams are miraculously healthy, I think both of these teams will be in the playoffs. But miraculous is the key word right there, because they have a lot of injury prone guys on both these teams. And again, it's not like second and third string guys. It's like they're star players. Like when we have to talk about the 49ers, you have to put a giant asterisk and just be like, every star player stays healthy, which has never happened. They'll be good. Like but with Lamar Jackson and the Ravens, I have zero doubts about their offense if Lamar Jackson can stay healthy.
I want to ask you about that. Do you think, I know you're not a big Zay Flowers kind of guy. We've talked about that. Is that just fantasy, or is that just?
No, I had him on my fantasy team and he sucked.
Yeah, I had him on mine too. I had him on one of mine as well. But do you think adding DeAndre Hop, do you think the Hopkins coming on over is going to take care of business? Do you think that adds anything to it?
No, I think
I don't at all.
No,
I love D-Hop. I really do. And, his numbers are impressive on, the amount of catches.
Wasn't he on this team last year? He's not on this team this year.
Thought he was.
No. They got Zay Flowers, they got Rashad Bateman, and they got Jacoby Lane. Also, I love how you spelled Jacoby Lane, J-A-K-O-B-I, Jacoby Lane. That's great. But I hope Mark Andrews does good, because I drafted him late to be like my backup tight end. So he has been a guy who has missed the last.
You're right. He is unsigned.
Yeah. He was on there last year and he did nothing. But again, we've talked about D-Hop on this show, which is just he had that window to go to a contender, and instead he chased the money.
That's my
bad. What is it? See, this is if this wasn't a live show, I would have edited that part out. But because it's a live show,
an idiot.
We got to keep it in. But again, offensively, I have no doubts about this team. Ravens are going to have one of the best offensive lines in the league. I don't care who their weapons are, as long as Lamar Jackson's throwing the ball, they'll be great. Derrick Henry has been the most consistent running back in the past 6 years as anybody in the league. So no question marks whatsoever about this offense. Also,
they got one of my favorite tight end duos in the league too.
Yeah. Mark Andrews and Durham Smith. Because do you still think they have the guy that went over to the Giants?
Yeah. I'm pulling this up, dude. I'm on the wrong.
Yeah, you might be in last year's depth chart, because this year they just got two. They got 2 big, thick white guys, which is also what we almost named this podcast. But defensively, obviously, they have Calais Campbell. They have Roquan Smith. They added Trey Hendrickson. They have Kyle Hamilton. They have a lot of pieces.
Yeah, everything was great until somebody came to my door, and I had everything lined up. Everything was perfect.
It's really thrown you off a loop.
They were trying to sell me the freaking fiber optic bullshit. Whatever that shit is.
Which actually I would like to get that internet. especially when we're doing a live show. It's actually good. We should get fiber optics at both our houses. But that's a discussion for another time. Also, they let go.
He was pretty pushy. I told him my son is sleeping, and he was still like, "Well, do you have no, I don't."
They let go of their famous the Ravens. They lost their coach. They also lost Justin Tucker. I think they left him in a brothel somewhere, or maybe he was in that trailer park with the San Francisco 49ers guy, because now they have Tyler Loop, which is either going to be the best name or the worst name for a kicker in the league, because the loop-de-loop or the loop of either it being good or bad. I mean, the headlines write themselves because, but Tyler Loop, I think that's a good name. I like that name.
Loop's boot. I don't know.
Tyler Loop. If he misses a lot of kicks, you could call him Fruit Loop. They're just right there. It's right there. But also I have him in my fantasy league, so he better be good. Because again, kickers, I hate.
You think he's good with the hula hoop? I don't know.
that person at your door really did throw you for a loop. This is, but also this is a fantasy thing, because obviously we talked on Monday about our fantasy draft.
Yeah, and they got the best team.
I have made this case for the 5 years I've been in this same fantasy league. I want kickers removed from fantasy. I don't like it. I don't like them being on fantasy teams, because again, you have kickers where it's just like, okay, this week my kicker got me 2 points. And then you have random as shit kickers on other teams where it's like, this guy got me 25 points. There's nothing when it comes to being a kicker or like analyzing kickers in fantasy where you go, this guy is going to hit 4 50-yard field goals this week, and this week he's just going to hit 3 PATs. There's nothing you can talk about or analyze where it's just like, yep, this looks like a 4 50-yard plus field goal this week, and this looks like he's only hitting 2 PATs. There's no metric where you can grade that. Like, it's just, kicker to me in fantasy is the dumbest thing because it's so random. It's like even the good kickers, again, the good kickers, it'll be like, oh yeah, they got me 6 points. And then randomly one team can't score and that kicker's gotten somebody 24 points. Like, I don't like it. There's no way to plan.
You're just scared because I got the kicker that just hit a 69 yarder field goal the other day.
See, but again, that would be one of those things where you're super psyched for him and then he'll never do that all season. And
no, because they'll never let that happen. They'll never try.
And he'll just like game 1, he'll get 2 points for you. And you'll just be like, wait, this was the number 1 rated kicker this week because of what he did in preseason. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you go, oh, I'm drafting a top 5 quarterback in this league. He's going to have great seasons. Like, he's going to have great weeks. Wide receiver, great weeks. Kicker, you're just like, I don't know if he'll ever get above 5 points. I have no idea. It's just all happenstance. That's why I've always and again,
you just apparently don't know how to.
Well, I'm salty about it because everybody just is like, are you crazy? We got to have kickers. And it's like, why? What does it add to the game? It adds a random person a victory or a loss every season. Like, oh, that's cool. The luck of the draw. It's dumb. Kickers should not be in fantasy. Or do special teams. Do like what they do with defense, where don't combine defense and special teams. Just have special teams and then put it together with the punter, with kick returns. So at least then you go, this group has a good special teams unit.
Okay.
So separate defense and special teams. That would be my how we should do it. But again, tying defense and special teams together has never made sense. It's 2 completely different units of football.
Yeah.
So that's
I love special teams. One of my favorite players of all time is a special teams guy.
Wasn't he on your Patriots top 10 players?
Yeah, Matthew Slater. Love him.
Yeah.
Absolutely love him. 11 years as a Pro Bowler. Like, dude.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
And also, I feel like special teams, again, we talked about it when we were doing the Rams preview. Like, that's a thing that can win or lose you games. So, again, kickers can also win or lose you games. But when I'm talking specifically fantasy, like, at least with special teams, you go, this team is one of the best special teams in the league. This team is one of the worst. Like, don't draft them. With kickers, you just go, I don't know. Like, I guess I'll just draft who they say is a good one.
Well, he was
Like,
he was my last pick of the draft, and I still picked a good one.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's always last pick of the draft. It's who gives a shit. Doesn't matter.
I give a shit. I got the best one.
Yeah, but you got the best one in August. Let's see if he's the best one in January. Like, again, you don't know.
Yeah, I didn't have a backup kicker, so at some point he will be gone.
Yeah, exactly. And again, by the time you have to kick him off your team, it'll be like, oh, all of a sudden he's the 12th best kicker in the league. How the hell did that happen? And it's just based on scoring. It's dumb. Ravens, to get back to Ravens defensively last year, Casino, 24th in the league in total defense, 354.5 yards allowed per game, 18th in scoring defense, allowing 23.4 points per game. But again, defensively against the pass, they were a bottom 3 team, 30th in the league, allowing 247.9 yards per game. Running defense, however, they were 10th in the league, only allowing 106.6, 17th in the league in interceptions, 29th in sacks, 19th in turnover differential with -2. Again, you look and you say they were bad against the pass because they couldn't get a pass rush. They addressed that, obviously, with Hendricks. And then Mbappe or whatever. Or no, I'm sorry, that was the Bengals. Muda Buke. Muda Buke, which is great. But I like this Ravens defense. I like this Ravens offense. Going through all the Ravens numbers, again, I think I'm picking them to win the AFC North again.
Oh, easily.
If again, Lamar Jackson just has to stay healthy, which is not a biggest question mark for him as it is for Joe Burrow. But still, I don't like running quarterbacks who then all of a sudden start getting injured. Like, that is always the downfall where you just go, look what happened to Russell Wilson. Look what happened to Michael Vick. Look what happened to these guys who are.
But you and I both agree, like, he's gotten much better with the arm.
Yes.
He knows how to throw the ball. A lot of people don't think that he can't. I mean, he can. So I'm really trying to be excited for him this season. I need him, Joey B, to stay healthy. I want them to flourish. I want the 1-2 punch from this division because, I don't care about any of the other teams. Really, I don't care about any other quarterbacks. Let's put it that way. I want these two guys. I want these two guys to actually make the playoffs and have runs, have chances.
Yeah.
To make it to the Super Bowl. I want it. I need it.
Last thing, let's look at their schedule because, again, when it comes to the Bengals, they have the 3rd easiest. The Ravens have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have the 9th easiest. So both these teams have easy schedules, much easier than the Steelers, and the Browns obviously have the easiest schedule, but I don't think anybody's picking the Browns to win the AFC North this year with the massage guy at quarterback. But when you look at the Ravens, they play Indianapolis, the Saints, Dallas, Tennessee, Atlanta, Cleveland is their first 6 games. I honestly think they could be 6-0. Like, those are not hard games.
They could. It'd be much better than what they did last year to start the season.
Yeah. Well, that's also the thing where you look at the Bengals and you look at the Ravens, and I always feel like they start so slow and then kind of have to catch up to being like good. Obviously, we've seen that with a lot of Lamar Jackson teams, but their back end of the schedule is also not bad. It's really this middle part right here where from week 7 to week 12, they play Bengals, they play in Buffalo, they play Jacksonville, they play Chargers, they play Panthers, and they play Texans.
Which none of that would matter if they start off 6-0. Because even if they lose 6 straight, dude, you're looking all right. You're at 500. You're at 500. You have 5 games to play. You're going to be okay.
Yeah. Then you finish with the Bucks, the Steelers, the Browns, the Bengals, and the Steelers again. So again, if they can just survive that kind of middle of their schedule, I think the Ravens will be fine.
Yeah.
Even if they go
6-0 and then lose 6 straight and then win 5 straight. There you go.
Yeah. But even then, I think they could go 11, 6-0. I think they could go like 4-2 and then probably finish another 4-2 or no, another 3-2. Like, yeah. And I think they could win the AFC North with that. Like that would be, again, they play the Bengals in week 7 and week 17. And really they just played the Steelers week 15 to 18. So I don't know. Again, you look at that schedule and you just go, not bad. Not bad. New head coach. What do we think
They should be favored.
What do we think of the departure of Harbaugh? Do we think that'll be a big loss?
No.
I don't think so either. I remember when we talked about it on the show, we
feel like the
good
team
move by the Ravens, good move by the Giants.
Yes.
Like kind of worked out both sides.
I feel like I truly feel like that the Ravens were just like, we like the guy, but he's got us as far as he could. Let's get some, at least how Lamar has been playing to me. Like he wants somebody else in there. He wants somebody fresh. So yeah, I think Jeff Seaman are coming in there. He's going to take care of things, and it's gonna move. It's gonna move. And then you have Declan Doyle took over as the OC. I like this. I like all of this, and I think Lamar Jackson has a chance to really shine with these guys and basically start over. Just start over. You got a great team. Just go. Get it done.
Well, also, this is crazy. So the Ravens have only been around for 20 plus years at this point.
Something like that.
They're one of the newer franchises. He is only their fourth coach in their history.
Yeah, because
that's crazy.
They don't get off coaches, dude.
Yeah. And Jesse Minter, he was the defensive coordinator for the Chargers. When we did the Chargers preview, their defense was like top 10 and everything. So again, Ravens were
some stability.
Ravens were a very good defense last year, or like kind of middle of the road defense. I think again, his presence will make that defense great. And then Ravens offense, if it just continues being what it has been, like this is going to be a top 5 offense and a top 10 defense, again, in a very winnable division with a lot of question marks for the Bengals and for the Steelers. I don't know how people just don't have the Ravens penciled in as like a real like Super Bowl contender. Again, I feel like you have to always put any team with Lamar Jackson, with Joe Burrow, with Josh Allen, like in that Super Bowl bubble.
Yeah, it's crazy. I know that I'm going to get a lot of heat. I always say this, but like my Patriot chat, like they're pretty cutthroat, right? Especially my older brother. He's like Patriots die hard. Like don't waver, don't anything. But if the Patriots don't make it, there's guys that I would like to see go to the Super Bowl. I would like to see Josh Allen go. I would love to see Lamar Jackson or Joey B go again. Like I want to see those guys either go back or go for the first time and have a chance to win the trophy.
Yeah. I agree. I would, and then there's like the dark horse ones where it's like, I would like to see the Cardinals win one. I'd like to see the Vikings win one. I'd like to see the Panthers win one. Even though
I'm okay with the Panthers.
You don't want to see the Vikings win one? See, I feel like as an Eagles fan, the Vikings helped my team win their first Super Bowl by just completely imploding.
I don't want the Vikings to win one. I don't.
Oh, see, I want the Vikings to win one. That franchise is the NFC Bills. They deserve it. Their fan base. It's cold in Minnesota. What do you have against the Vikings, Casino? Did you see you see those NFL Disney collaborations?
Yeah.
Did we talked about that on the show?
No, we didn't.
Dude, the Minnesota Vikings with Thor as like their emblem or whatever is probably my second favorite one, only behind Dr. Doom for the Philadelphia Eagles. That one is so good. Whatever genius in marketing was like, we can make Dr. Doom's cape look like wings. Give that guy the company.
Yeah.
Let him run the company. Oh, that is such a good idea. Oh, I'm pulling it up right now for anybody who hasn't seen it.
Are we going to go through them all?
You know what? Yeah, actually, why not?
Let's just go through them all. We're done. We know the Ravens are going to
win. This is so good.
They're pretty good. And I like a lot of them. Some of them I don't like.
That. Oh, that is so
the Dr.
good.
Doom one is really good.
With the Eagles and green.
The cape looks good. It looks like the wings. Are you going to pull them all up, though?
I'll pull them. I'll there's got to be a list I can find right now.
Yeah.
But what were some of your, I think, honestly, the worst one, and this is not because I'm a San Francisco 49ers hater, them getting Stinky Pete from Toy Story because
I
he's
mean,
like the
it's
prospector.
it's
Ugh.
the only one that makes sense for him. Like it's really the only one. But I hate that character. I've never liked that character. Toy Story 2, never got into it. Just couldn't. Ugh.
Really? You
You
don't
know
like
what?
Toy Story 2?
No, not really.
Let's see. Oh, this just gives I want pictures. This just gives the list.
The Seahawks being the seagulls from Finding Nemo. That one's really funny. I like that one. My Patriots, they're Captain America, which is it's cool. And obviously it's expected that's who it would be. But I like Captain America a lot. But I don't know when it
Oh,
comes
here we go.
to like memorabilia and stuff. I don't know. I like other things better. But pull them up.
Okay, so I'm rejecting these cookies. No, I don't want to enter this raffle. Okay, so this is a ranking. This
Let's
is
pull it up.
from soulretriever.com. Let's see if we agree with these rankings or not. We're doing this on the fly, but number 32, they have the Jets at Buzz Lightyear saying that is the worst one. That one is awesome. That one's a top 10. I don't know what this person
I
is
love
smoking.
Buzz.
It's green. It's a jet.
And it's the whole
like-
thing about Buzz not being able to fly. He glides.
Yeah.
It's good and it makes him happy. Look at him. He's happy.
Also, what are you gonna do? Pick a jet from the Cars spin-off planes? Like it's like
Ugh,
you
which-
pick the jet, you pick somebody who flies, he's green, Buzz Lightyear. Honestly, for the Eagles or the Jets, I'm shocked they didn't do Peter Pan. Because he flies, he's green. What a match for both. But honestly,
Yeah.
I like what both did instead. I think Buzz Lightyear for the Jets is good. Next up, the Browns with Pluto. Again, just makes sense. It's a dog.
I do
Browns,
like. I'm a big Pluto
Dog pound.
fan because Pluto just seems to always be very. I love Pluto because he always seems to be like the one that gets it when
Yeah.
like Mickey and everybody's like ha ha ha. He's just like really guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Pluto.
Moving on.
Love Pluto. So first off, both these two also not the two worst ones. So whoever
No.
made this list is dead wrong. Next up, Atlanta Falcons Millennium Falcon. This is top 5.
Easily.
This
is top 3 for me.
This is one of the best ones. Again,
Ugh.
it's in the name, Millennium Falcon. Would you rather have had Falcon from Marvel? Absolutely not. Over the
No.
Millennium Falcon.
This is
Get
so
outta here.
good.
It looks good. Those colors are clean. The logo. Oh, that's great. That's one I would honestly wear, and I'm not even a Falcons fan. I would wear that. Tennessee Titans as Thanos. This one is one of those ones where you just go, what's the connection here? He's not even really blue. He's purple.
Yeah.
So it's also like, I don't know. Again, the whole thing with the Tennessee Titans is it's like Music City.
What they should have done is they should have done the Ice Titan from Hercules.
Or they should have leaned into music and done Coco. Coco music. I don't know. Again, this one might be.
I like
bottom
my
five for me
Ice
just 'cause
Titan
it
from
makes-
Hercules.
But that's such an obscure character. Also, if they're gonna do Ice, why don't you
It's a
do Iceman
Titan.
from the X-Men?
It's a Titan. It literally is a Titan from it's in a very iconic Disney movie, Hercules, and it is a Titan.
Okay, I like that more. I guess.
Jesus.
Oh, because I guess you call Thanos the Mad Titan,
Yes, it's
but
stupid.
that's a stretch. I don't.
That's
like this
bottom 3 for me.
Yeah. This one, a kind of a low-key sleeper for me. Los Angeles Rams. I guess it's just because Sully has like kind
I
of
don't like it.
on it.
I don't like it because no.
But he's blue and yellow.
I don't care.
I kind of like
No,
it.
and he's not. He's blue and purple. Sully is purple.
But they changed it to blue and yellow. I kind of like what they did.
No,
here.
I hate it. It's so
I kind of like it.
dumb. Bottom 3.
Next up, this one's good. Houston Texans. Jessie, the cowgirl.
Yeah.
Again.
And I'm glad they went with Jessie. And the reason why is because in Toy Story 2, it's Jessie and Bullseye as a team. They get introduced
They went for
together.
both. Yep.
Yes.
I like it. Again, this also might be the only collab that also has 2 characters.
Yeah.
So again, colors work. Houston's red.
My
or
daughter loves
Texans are red.
Jessie.
Jesse's
My
red.
my son has a Woody stuffy, and she has a Jessie stuffy, and both from Disneyland. They love them. They're great.
Yeah. A great pick. The Beast for the Bills.
No.
I don't know. Again, they change him blue, which I
I
don't
like it.
like
No. Yeah,
because
it's a
again,
stretch. Bottom three.
with Sully, they just change a little couple things here yellow. They don't change his entire body color. The Beast was not blue. So
And
this
Sully
bottom
was
5 for me.
not yellow. Moving
Yeah,
on.
but again, he was blue. He's
Horrible.
still prominently blue.
Gross.
Arizona Cardinals is Jafar and Iago, which it could have just been Iago.
It should have just. I don't like it because it should have just been Iago.
God, but I love Jafar. He's one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Disney villains. I
He's
love
up there
him
for me. But
But
he's
you
supposed
get
to be
it.
all powerful and all knowing
Also,
and whatnot. And this,
but
he's an idiot and became a genie and got locked away.
Iago isn't a cardinal. He's a parrot.
I know, but he's red.
Yeah, but so is Jafar. This one, honestly, I don't hate, but I feel like you could have thought a little bit better. Thought a little bit harder. Next up, I love this one. Miami Dolphins, King Trident. I mean, hook, line, and sinker. This one's great.
Great. See what you did there.
Thank you so much. I can't think of a Dolphins character either in Marvel, Star Wars, Disney. So you go Under the Sea. You can't go Aquaman. You can't go Namor because nobody really gives a shit about Namor. So King Trident, again, perfect pick. Also, he has the kind of Dolphins colors. Yes. Like the Trident is kind of the Dolphins color. He's got the green fin.
He looks great.
It works. Also, maybe biggest DILF in Disney history. Everybody loves King Trident. Who doesn't? Casino, your wife, big King Trident guy.
I know what I am for Halloween.
This one is a 3-person race. So we have the Denver Broncos. It's Maximus from Hercules. Great choice. Except, why wasn't Los Angeles Chargers Zeus from Hercules?
Should have been Zeus.
Why was it? Or give me both. Do the combo. Give me Pegasus and Zeus.
No, because Hercules rides Pegasus.
That's true, but you could have done cute baby
It should have just been Zeus.
It should have been Zeus. Indianapolis Colts, you have Horse Collar. That's kind of like the old school Disney. I kind of find with old school Disney being represented.
Yeah.
Not enough old school Disney representation. I'm fine with that. And then the Broncos have, I don't even know this character. Maximus?
Yes, he's from Tangled, bro.
Oh, it's the horse from Tangled? Nah.
I like the Broncos going with Maximus instead of Pegasus because Maximus, if you ever watched Tangled, like he is that like super strong, smart horse. I mean, so is Pegasus, but Maximus just fits with Broncos to me.
Honestly, should have been Pegasus for Broncos, Zeus for Chargers.
Yeah.
I would have been fine with either. But next up, Green Bay Packers. Maybe the most random that I absolutely love, Chewbacca.
I love it. I do so much. I don't know why. And it's not, I do love Star Wars. Maybe that's a little biased, but with Chewbacca, like being on Hoth, like just looks great. He's got the snow in his hair, the goggles. It looks fantastic.
Now, the thing that stuck out to me about this is the main character for Disney is a mouse. Mice love cheese. The cheese heads for the Packers. Did Disney just go, we don't want Mickey specifically associated with one?
But,
so they kind of stayed away from all the mouse characters.
Like very, very distinct colors. I think Chewbacca was the right call here.
That is true. The red and black.
They don't want to mess with that.
And also, I don't think they want to tie him to one franchise.
Yeah.
But
we got the best franchise. We got bitches.
Packers, again, I don't know what else the Packers would do. So them just picking a random as shit character works. I like that. Next up, Jacksonville Jaguars. This is bottom tier for me. This is the worst one.
Yeah.
It is Pepita from Coco. Which is, if you've seen the movie Coco, it is a character that maybe appears for 6 minutes in the entire movie.
Yeah, and it's not the colors, and it's
no,
all
this
bad.
is
it's all bad.
The worst collab, the worst choice.
Yeah.
Jaguars, again, you have a bunch of, I feel like those type of characters. Do the fucking hyenas from Lion King. Do some type of animal. Don't do, I don't know what the hell this thing is.
Yeah.
Even in the movie, I don't know. This is the worst one. Bottom tier right there. Number 18, Pete from Pittsburgh Steelers. I like it. I like Pete. I've always been a fan of Pete. He was really good in Kingdom Hearts.
From the Steelers just works.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Kingdom Hearts 4, man. Whew,
it's coming out. It looks good. It looks good.
The whole Coco intro was just great.
Number 17, Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
He's a giant. He's big. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
The colors work.
I know you hated the movie. The second one.
I love the second one I'm okay on. The first one I love. The
first one's great.
Second one just kind of felt like cash grab, like, oh, let's just put a bunch of memes in here.
Yep.
But I like him. Philadelphia Eagles, how the hell is this only 16? This is number 1. So Philadelphia Eagles, Dr. Doom. Oh, it looks so good. The colors.
Well, this one, I would say this logo right here, the first logo that you showed was great. This one, no, but Dr. Doom coming down and his cape up, looking like wings, dope. This one, it's good. I like the colors. It makes sense. But
again, when they said Disney collab, I legitimately thought it was either going to be Sam the Eagle from the Muppets, because obviously they're eagles, or I thought it was going to be Peter Pan. Those were the two I was thinking. So when I saw Dr. Doom, I was like, what? That is awesome. And this is also why this one is sold out fucking everywhere. Can't get it. It goes in stock for
Doomsday's coming out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Dr. Doom is at his peak right now. Never been more at peak. This one, they have a tie between 15, 13. The Carolina Panthers got Bagheera.
Bagheera, the Black Panther, yes.
Cincinnati Bengals got Shere Khan. New Orleans Saints got Louis. So obviously Louis for the Saints makes sense.
I love it. I love it.
I kind of wish it was the villain from Princess and the Frog. That guy is pimp. That guy is
but
very
you
cool.
got to go with the kind of the colors. And
That's
Louis
true.
is great.
This one fits.
Louis is fun. I love Louis. Great character.
And then the Panthers and Bengals, you obviously got to go with the Panther and Bengals character. It's
I mean,
on the
Bengals
nose, but
being
it fits.
Shere Khan is all right, but look at that one for Bagheera. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah,
because because Bagheera has always been like, he was a mentor. He was a nice Panther, this and that, and then you just have him where he's angry and he's yelling.
Yeah, these all just fit. Those look good.
It's fierce. It's good.
This one bottom only. This is 31. 32 is the Jaguars one. This is Stinky Pete, the prospector from Toy Story 2.
But again, one of my least favorite characters in all of Pixar. Just horrible.
He does have the funniest scene in Pixar history, though, where he's trying to do a casting couch with the two Barbies and that outtake. That is alone, I guess, makes him better than whatever the hell's going on with the Jaguars. Number 11. Now, what do we think of the Chiefs having the big bad wolf? Because me and our friend Justin were having this discussion, and it was like, well, when it comes to the Chiefs, you can't take any of the Indian characters from Disney history because they're all wildly racist. You can't have any of the Indian characters from Peter Pan.
You can't have
because again, they're all
Red Cloud.
Yeah, their faces are all bright red. Now, however, you can have
that was
Pocahontas.
His name, right? I haven't seen Peter Pan in a long time.
I think it was like Chief, like Big Red or Red Face, or I don't know. It was something wildly offensive.
wildly.
Why was the Chiefs not Pocahontas? Everybody loves Pocahontas, like the character of Pocahontas, or do the tree from Pocahontas or the raccoon or whatever. The big bad wolf just seems.
Yeah. Mother Willow, or I forget what the raccoon's name is.
Yeah, as long as you don't do John Smith, like I feel like any character from Kansas or from the Pocahontas movie would have been a good pick, but I don't know. And then obviously Captain America for the Patriots, you got to do it. It's on the nose. It looks good.
I knew it was going to be. It's all right. It's okay.
Again, but it's not bad. Like,
but I do like how they have him like where he's almost in the old logo stance.
Yes. I love
that. That's probably my only thing that I really like about it.
I do. I love it. Baltimore Ravens with Maleficent and her Raven.
Maleficent? Maleficent. You go to Disney way more than I. And how do you not know these names? It's Maleficent.
Maleficent. I don't care. But that looks
Yours sounds like syphilis. You sound like a disease.
Now, again, if we're going to go racist Disney, could have done the crows from Dumbo. They're not ravens. Close enough. I don't know. But I do like this one. The colors match. It does look cool. Yeah, I do like it. I do like it. It's really good. Next up, Chicago Bears blue.
All
You
day.
you got to do it, or this or Winnie the Pooh. Kind
No,
of shocked it wasn't Winnie the Pooh.
Baloo is great. Baloo's great. I love Winnie the Pooh, but Baloo.
Baloo. Next up, Tampa Bay Buccaneers Captain Hook.
All
Again,
day.
right on the nose. Maybe my tied as my second favorite Disney villain next to Jafar. Love Captain Hook.
I think
Love
Captain
this.
Hook is my favorite, though. It's just, I mean, he's so great in villainous, and his only weakness is clocks.
Also love this picture, the framing of it, everything looks really good. Looks really good. Next up, Washington Commanders. This one, top 5 for me. It's Ham from A Toy Story. Washington Commanders. That's great. Again, they called themselves the Hogs, all that kind of stuff. Their mascot was the pig for a while before they became the Commanders. Again,
So good.
Commanders, really nothing you can do.
Ham with the
face paint and a little
face
hat.
paint, the black face paint under his eye. It's just good.
If you've ever listened to us discuss logos of other teams, you know we like hats on animals.
Hats on animals.
Yeah. So this was going to be top 5 regardless. Now we're getting to the official top 5. Dallas Cowboys, and this is just for this list. Our ranking would be much different than this.
Yeah.
How about them Cowboys? It's Woody. He's a cowboy. This is also on the nose.
Yeah.
On the nose.
Leave Bullseye out of it. He's too good of a character to be associated with.
Also, Bullseye was already with Jesse.
Yeah.
So Bullseye, I never would associate with Woody. He should have been on top of the RC car. It should have been on top of the RC car. But
his name's RC, by the way.
Minnesota Vikings with Thor. Again, this one's great. It looks
the fact
so
that it
good.
says skull right next to it, like just
yeah.
It's good.
Again, he's a Viking.
And I like the outfit they went with for Thor as well.
Yeah. I honestly also I think it would have worked if they just would have left him in his regular costume. Maybe just change the cape purple. But still, I like when the color scheme makes sense with the character. Like when you just change the color scheme for a character that doesn't make sense, then it's dumb. When you have a character that makes sense, then you change the color scheme to match it. That's cool.
Well, at least Thor still looks like a Viking, right?
That's true. Yes. Next up, Simba for the Lion King. Interestingly enough, they went with adult Simba.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I would have went kid Simba, but maybe that makes it too non-threatening as a lion.
Then it should have just been Mufasa coming out of the clouds.
Yes. I think it should have been Mufasa. I'm fine with Simba. Again, as a lion, you gotta pick one of the 2 lion characters. Scar would have been an interesting choice, but he's not as threatening. But again, I'm fine with that. Number 2, Darth Vader with the Raiders. Ooh, I love it. It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's just the black. Again, you just go black and silver and you go, who do we have in the Disney, Marvel, Pixar world that's black and silver? There's only one choice.
And rhymes with Raider.
Oh, that's true. Vader.
Gosh, you just made that connection. You're an idiot.
I did. Thank you so much. Who are the tight ends on the Ravens? All right, let's go. Then we have the number 1 choice for this one. It's the Seattle Seahawks with the Seahawks from Finding Nemo, Sane Mine. That's good. So if you had to do your top 5, I feel like mine would be Eagles number 1. Obviously, the bias is also there, but I think that character is really cool. I think I would go Darth Vader 2, Millennium Falcon 3. I think I would put this Seahawks 4, and then who would be my 5th? Maybe honestly the Vikings. That one's good.
That's a pretty good one. Yeah, I mean those are all pretty great, man.
They nailed it. They knocked it out of the park. Outside of 2, I don't really dislike any of them.
Yeah,
they all look so good. Like again, you could have made a couple changes here and there, but. Yeah, outside of the 49ers and Jaguars, I think they nailed 30 out of 32 teams, which is hard to do. That's great.
Well done, Disney.
Yeah.
Well done, the owners of the Lakers.
Now, will you be buying any Patriots Captain America merch?
No.
If I can find...
you know me, I don't buy a lot of merch for my teams. I've never been that way, never have. I got a couple Golden Knights stuff. I have a couple Patriots stuff. That's really it.
Yeah, I've always been a jersey guy, but actually most holidays, my parents and stuff will just be like, well, he likes the Eagles. So they'll just get me random Eagles swag. That's where I pretty much get all my stuff. So
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm going to start floating it now to both my mom and dad, just being like, hey, you seen this Dr. Doom Eagles merch? And then we'll see what happens at Christmas.
Just walk by and go, Doom.
But on that note, Casino, this has been the Only Sports Podcast. We'll be back on Friday when we are talking about
another team.
Another two teams.
Two teams.
I'm trying to pull up the list. It is, we're going to be doing the NFC North. I should have, obviously, because you just see the AFC North. So now we're going to be doing the NFC North, which is probably maybe one of the most interesting divisions outside of the NFC West in the entire league. So that'll be good. We'll see you on Friday. Go look at our TikTok shorts, like, comment, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff. Also, let us know, tell your friends, follow us on Facebook. Because again, we get like 20 more people on Facebook. We can go live on Facebook. So go tell us in the comments below which Disney collab you think is the best. What do you think the Ravens and Bengals be this season? And also, Nicholas Holier, right before we get out of here, got Patriots plus 4.5 in my back pocket. I don't know what context that is in, but that sounds like a good bet. This has been the Only Sports Podcast. I'm Will. That's Casino over there. We'll see you Friday. Adios.